Yes, Pawan, come in.
Pawan,
How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you comfortable? Can you ask me question?
Sorry.
Can you ask you some questions? In which medium you will prefer to be interviewed? Hindi or
Sir,
English?
in English.
English. Pawan, at least a matter of consolation for me, at least in your biodata, for the first time I found you have given and you have preferred Indian Foreign Service at third position. Most of the students prefer to just place it at the fifth position. So at least from after IAS and IPS, you have placed the Indian Foreign Service. Are you taking interest in the Foreign Service?
Sir, I will prefer to take IAS.
Okay. IAS, the first choice. Second choice IPS. At least third choice IFS.
Yes.
Okay. So are you having some interest in international relations?
Yes.
Okay. Geography is your subject.
Yes.
So I think you are having the interest in geopolitics as well.
Yes.
Okay. Geopolitics is the part. My point is, presently
Yes.
In West Asia, a multi-pronged conflicts are going. There are so many contenders, so many parties all gathered to West Asia. Red Sea, Suez Canal, etc. Even the Israeli attack on Gaza, there you can say, can you explain this present West Asian politics from the viewpoint of geopolitics?
Yes. So, the present conflict between Gaza and Israel, sir, it dates back to 1947,
Yeah.
when Israel was established as an independent country from Palestine.
Okay.
And sir, sir, the recent trigger point of this conflict was October 7 attack on Israel. It was basically attacked by Hamas and militant outfit. So,
Geopolitics, I am just asking you from the viewpoint of geopolitics.
so basically,
In the particularly what you know as in this area, so geopolitically, why it is going to be volatile?
so geopolitically, sir, there are many dimensions to this conflict. So first one, it's strategic location. So West Asia is located between Europe and South Asia, East Asia, and Southeast Asia. And sir, second one is, sir, West Asia is basically it contains reserve of energy in form of petroleum.
Yeah.
And then, sir, there is one religious angle to this conflict also. Sir, West Asia is it is a cradle point of many religions like Christianity, Judaism, Judaism, and Islam. So, I think, sir, these are 3 points.
But here you know, through Gaza, you are geologically, if geopolitically you are observing one thing, is Suez Canal. Suez Canal is the very important, you can say, choke point from where the goods have to be, you can say, exported from West Asia and via Indian Ocean and Indian Ocean via Arabian Sea to this Mediterranean Sea, you can say. Suez Canal is the linking canal. If Israel is going to you can say attack Gaza and anyhow after ejecting Hamas from Gaza, Israel gets success in conquering the region of Israel gets success in conquering the region of Gaza. In that case, is Israel having any access to Med- Red Sea directly, while you can say or Mediterranean Sea directly, while surpassing the Suez Canal?
Sir, if
Are
Israel
you clear about my question? My question is if Israel is going to conquer Gaza, so after conquering Gaza, he could open any new route while surpassing Suez Canal or any alternative route to Mediterranean Sea after crossing Gaza.
sir, if Israel will be able to conquer this Gaza, then sir, it will have direct access to Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea both.
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 It means ki even after neglecting Suez Canal, Israel could open the new route,
Yes, sir.
and even other countries had to follow the route of Israel.
Sir, I think it will be some land route.
No, there is the one canal. Actually, in fact, there was the one. Basically, if you might have observed there, the Red Sea.
Yes.
So you will find that there is a triangle.
Yes.
A branch of the sea is moving towards Israel.
Yes.
And Israel, after making a canal, Israel could directly link it to the Mediterranean Sea. That's why I have just asked you from geopolitical point of view, because you are in the geography is your subject. And just tell me one thing: this La Nino or El Nino, can you make a difference between the two?
Sir, El Nino is the normal pattern. Sir, it occurs sir, basically in central southeast Pacific Ocean. Sir, there is one current which flows from west to east towards this Australia part.
Yeah.
Sir, in 3 to 5 years, the phenomena got changed.
Okay.
And sir, it sir, usually the temperature near the Peruvian coast is higher than the temperature near Australian coast. So sir, the
This is a very common thing, La Nino or Nino. That is the ABC of geography. What difficulty you find here? Okay, anyway, no problem. Just Pawan, tell me one thing. In 2023, you might have even gone through the newspaper, and you might have observed in the newspaper that 2023 is declared to be the hottest year since the last some centuries. So can you explain what was the reason behind 2023 being the hottest from geographical point of view?
I think sir, it can be attributed to climate change also, which is mainly triggered by post-industrial evolution, human activities, and
Any oceanic current is accountable for that.
sir, 2023 was La Nina year. So it might be one factor behind rising temperature in South Asia and Southeast Asia.
And just tell me one thing. You might have read a lot about the melting of Arctic Sea. You can say basically normally you can say Arctic Sea. So if the ice is melting into the Arctic Sea, so that will create the problem for the rest of the world, and for the rest of the world it may prove devastating, obviously. But Russia is going to be benefited from that. Other nations had to suffer a lot, but Russia was just trying to take some mileage from this melting of ice in the Arctic Sea. What is the reason behind it?
So there are 2-3 reasons. So first one is that Russia will be able to get direct access to sea. So the melting of Arctic ice will open a new route for Russia, and it will help Russia to bypass the Black Sea route. And sir, second reason is that sir, Arctic is said to be conserving a lot of resources, and sir, due to proximity, Russia will be able to get access to those resources.
Okay. My last question. This is the very burning issue since the last 2021. Is Russian Republic has just invaded Ukraine. So there was the continuous conflict between Russia and Ukraine, and it has become a matter of concern for the rest of the world. So my point is, what is the geopolitical factor behind the Russian invasion on Ukraine? What is the geopolitical factor?
Sir, there is one theory in geography, sir. It's called sir heartland theory, given by Mackinder. So it says that the one who will be able to get access to pivot of this sir, Central Asia, he will be able to control this East Europe, and one who control East Europe will be able to get access to South Asia, West Asia, and Eastern Europe. So, sir, Russia actually attacked Ukraine, sir, basically for 2-3 reasons. So, first one was that, sir, NATO military group of led by sir US, it was sir expanding to Ukraine, and Ukraine is the sir next door neighbor of Russia. And
In this theory of Mackinder, it has been the old enough. This theory was propounded in 19th century,
yes,
and now it has been, you can say, almost outdated theory.
yes.
Is today theory acceptable?
It's actually, sir, the recent Russian invasion of Ukraine.
And what is the theory of escapement in this regard?
Spike. Sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So it is the theory of Rimland, which is the which is to opposite of Heartland theory, sir. It says that the one who will be able to get access to this naval
So
route.
Greenland and Heartland theory. In both the theories, which theory is more acceptable today?
Actually, sir, these both are relevant today. Sir, both are relevant, sir. Actually,
In case of Ukraine, whether the theory of Greenland was going to be applied or the theory of Heartland.
sir, they both are applied to certain extent.
Actually, Russia is not having any, you can say, hot water currently.
Yes, sir.
It was having the cold water current. Even Ukraine is the cold water currently.
Yes, sir.
But at least in the side of Ukraine and Crimea, you can say, particularly, you know, that is Black Sea.
Yes, sir.
It is it is having some opening route.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, all the routes are it will become the landlocked country almost. You know.
Yes, sir.
So, and through Afghanistan, if he is moving through Afghanistan towards Arabian Sea or towards the Central Asia towards Afghanistan, you can say. So that is going to prove the heartland theory.
Yes, sir.
But so far as question of Ukraine is concerned and the sea route,
Yes, sir.
it was more near to the rimland theory than the heartland theory.
Yes, sir.
Anyway.
Yes. Mr. Pawan, before switching over to your hobbies and prizes, I would just like to know about GIS, which is a part of your applied geography. What is it?
Sir, it's geographical information system.
Okay.
So it says that so
It's a very important part of your course. And this is one thing that is applied. The rest of the things are quite theoretical. So I wish that you must know about it before appearing in the final interview.
I will get.
Okay. Second thing that you have written that you play cricket also. What do you do? Batting, bowling, wicket keeping.
So I do batting.
At what number? At which number?
So it's position fourth, sir, fourth position.
Second down, fourth number.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which Indian best batsman was playing at number 4?
Sir, recently Shreyas Iyer is playing at number 4.
Who?
Shreyas Iyer.
In test matches I am talking about.
In test match, sir, it was Rahul Dravid, sir.
Playing right now, Rahul Dravid is a retired cricketer.
In test cricket, in present time, sir.
At present time, you tell. Even in the test cricket earlier, Rahul Dravid was not playing at number 4. I will let you know. First of all, you let us know that who is currently playing at number 4 in test cricket.
KL Rahul.
Virat Kohli is playing at number 4. You can go and check it out. And earlier it was Sachin Tendulkar who was playing at number 4. Okay. Though it is not your hobby. Your hobby starts with contemporary Bollywood movie. Okay. Which is based on social issues.
Yes.
Have you heard the movie names of movie like Chapak,
Yes, sir.
Thappar, Damini,
Yes.
Twilight? Are they social oriented movie?
Yes, sir. They are giving some sort of social message.
What kind of message is given by the movie known as Thappar?
So it's actually based on the social issue of sir, domestic violence.
Okay. But the other party is saying that I hit that lady just out of, it was not pre-planned.
Yes.
That particular he slammed one slap
Yes.
and it was hit of the moment.
Yes.
The other part what he was saying. So are you convinced by this particular theory that sometimes it happens that you abuse someone at the heat of moment and later on you realize that I should not have done like that?
I think, sir, on the first point, it should not have been occurred.
Okay. And if it has occurred then the person
Yes,
should be separated.
Then, sir, one should first accept the mistake, and then one should apologize for his or her mistake,
Okay.
and then, sir, one should be willing for the result if there any.
Okay, means you know that the door for reconciliation should be open,
Yes.
isn't it? Any other movie which might have impressed you recently?
So it was Joram.
Pardon?
Joram, sir, Joram.
Okay. What kind of message it has given to our society?
It was based on the issue of development-led displacement in tribal areas.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, the protagonist of the movie he was belonging to a tribal group, and due to development of a dam, his village got displaced,
Okay.
and sir, he lost all the source of livelihood. Then he went in city for livelihood.
Okay.
Then the movie portrayed his struggle.
Many of the sociologists also they have raised this particular point that whenever some development happens, the physical displacement should not happen. Have you heard any of such kind of theories? It is quite related to social science. That's why I'm asking you.
Yes, sir.
G.S. Gore, who is known as the father of sociology,
So,
he was of this opinion that whenever some development is going to take place, the local people they should not be displaced. Okay. Anyway, coming to your last hobby, that is jogging. Which shoe company brought the concept of jogging? Globally, I'm talking about not only in India, because previously people used to walk only.
so I'm not.
The concept of jogging was given by Nike in 1960. You can see that particular their advertisement. Because for to jog you need to wear the shoe. To walk you need not wear the shoe. Okay. So it was a propaganda of a company known as Nike, which was started in 1960. Which one is better option, jogging or walking?
I think, sir, both are helpful.
No, you have to choose one. If somebody is asking which one is better, you cannot say both.
Since, sir, I pursue jogging, so for me it will be jogging.
And for people like us who are in 40s,
So then they should prefer walking.
why so?
Sir, due to age related complications, if anybody have complication, then one should pursue walking, I think, sir.
If there is no complication, the complication arise if you keep jogging at
Yes, sir.
age of 50, 60. Okay? Okay.
Do you take part in some jogging tournaments? So in so many cities, such you see incidents happen, or maybe competitions are there. Many people. So are you taking part in those
No, sir, I have not taken part.
jogging? You are jogging only alone at your ease.
Yes,
So you don't you see join any race or something.
sir, I have not joined any race.
Your name is Pawan.
Yes,
Can you explain some winds?
yes, ma'am. First, ma'am, the monsoon winds, which are seasonal winds, and they reverse in 6 months. And ma'am, a southwest monsoon brings rainfall to India. And then, ma'am, there are some planetary winds. One is westerly wind, which flows in higher latitude, in 40 to 45 north degree latitude, and 40 to 45 in south degree latitude. And then, ma'am, there is polar easterlies, which flows from polar high to subpolar low, ma'am. And then there is northeasterly winds, which flows from subtropical high to equatorial low pressure. Then there are many local winds.
Okay, fine. What is Prerna program?
Not aware.
No. And what is the difference between Bharat GPT and Chat GPT?
Ma'am, I knew about ChatGPT, but not about BioGPT.
Okay, explain.
ChatGPT is a chat tool which is developed by OpenAI.
Okay.
It's
Any other?
so it's ma'am actually based on AI. It's a language model.
What is AI?
Artificial intelligence is something which we try to build based on the concept of human neuron system. We are trying to develop artificial intelligence just like a human being.
Okay. Just explain about Bundelkhand Expressway.
I'm sorry.
We're not aware.
I need to check.
Any schemes of Uttar Pradesh?
There is one this Purvanchal Expressway. Then
So many
then
expressions.
Ayodhya Airport and Ayodhya Railway Junction Development Program. Then there is one
Tell me something about Ayodhya.
Ayodhya. It has mythological importance. It is basically said to be the birthplace of Lord Ram, and present government is trying to project Ayodhya as a tourist hotspot. And it is situated on the bank of river Saryu.
Okay, and Which one is the first solar city of your Uttar Pradesh? Okay.
Can you tell some about some recent natural disasters
Some natural.
happened recently, maybe next last 6 months or so?
So first one was Michuang cyclone, which affected southern Tamil Nadu. And then, sir, there is one landslide event in Josimat. Then, sir, there was one flooding event in monsoon time in Delhi. And, sir, there was some.
Most recent, it was in news hardly 15 days back. Some tunnel or something.
Yes, sir, Sekiara tunnel collapse, in which, sir, 40 laborers were trapped.
So geographically, what was the reason of it? Suppose you are an administrator, you are DM of some area, and you are posted in a zone where these kind of disasters are expected.
Yes.
So, what kind of actions you will suggest to the higher ups to take care of that such things either do not happen, and if they happen, what is to be done?
Sir, I will try to suggest on two front. So first one will be on immediate basis, and second one will be on long term basis. In immediate basis, sir, I will try to suggest that more afforestation activities should be taken in that region, and then, sir, developmental activities should be taken cautiously, and then, sir, sir, since Himalayas are in youth stage, so, sir, the geology of that region should be taken care into before developing some infrastructure development there.
Even a foreign government, US based experts came, they tried to rescue the laborers which were trapped there.
Yes.
They failed, but ultimately our own people, they found a way out.
Yes, sir.
So why it happened? Because it was because you have different ways how they are to be, how the problem is to be sorted out.
Yes, sir. Sir, the foreign experts were suggesting sir, mechanical drilling. And, sir, they were failed due to, sir, collapse of that sir, iron rod which was collapsed in between. And, sir, our people succeeded due to, sir, rat hole mining concept. And, sir, they will be able to rescue the laborers due to rat hole mining, which is banned by Supreme Court in 20. Sorry, I don't recall exact year, but, sir, it was banned by Supreme Court.
So which will be the most important department with whom you should be, you see, being located in those districts? Which is the most important department with which you have to be almost on, say, in contact for immediate action to deal with such instances. So something natural disasters kind of thing,
Yes, sir.
which are the particular government departments which immediately take care of these. They swing into the action as soon as such things happen.
Sir, I think first one should be the health department. We should be contacted to take care of
Health
the.
or NDR?
Sir, sir, first I should prefer to call health department, sir,
Yeah, but health will come only after they are saved. If they will die, so immediate should be NDR.
yes,
Those are subsequent departments where they have to rehabilitate and all that. Only last question. Bulandshahr is in which part of UP? How it, geologically, geographically, it has got advantages and disadvantages. As UP or being nearer to Delhi, what are those advantages and disadvantages?
sir, UP basically comes in Western Uttar Pradesh. Sorry, Bulandshahr basically comes in Western Uttar Pradesh. And, sir, geographical advantages with Bulandshahr are, sir, it's rich in water resources due to situated between Ganga and Yamuna. And, sir, another advantage is the soil which is very cultivable. And sir, agriculturally this region is very rich. And then sir, it is situated to Delhi NCR, which helps in sir industrial development or sir getting employment to the people of my of district Bulandshahr, sir. And sir, disadvantage with Bulandshahr is that sir, due to industrial development of Delhi NCR, sir, Bulandshahr faces the sir core periphery relationship in which sir the Delhi NCR sucked all resources, skilled labors and capitals. And sir, Bulandshahr basically got disadvantage due to this core presence of Delhi NCR.
Any problem of law and order in Bulandshahr?
Sir, there are some few cases of sir, caste discrimination and crime against women. But sir, presently government is trying to improve the law and order, and sir, cases are very few.
Can you throw light on the tax system of India?
So direct tax or sir, indirect tax?
Both, but the main leave direct, indirect. That is.
So India has basically adopted the progressive taxation system in which the one who is earning higher will be taxed higher. And so in direct taxes there are two systems. So
No, we are discussing indirect tax. You started with direct because direct tax has the higher the
sir, I was
income, the higher the tax you have to pay. But
Yes,
in the indirect tax, this is different. You start with the indirect taxes.
sir, I said about direct tax, which is progressive tax.
Progress, right?
Yes, sir. And then sir, I am referring to direct tax system. Direct tax system. Sir.
Indirect.
Indirect tax. So in indirect tax, sir, the tax will be charged to everyone in equal amount. And sir, after the coming of GST regime,
पहले आप मेरे को before the coming of GST, what was the tax system? Slab, different type of taxes which are being levied in the state as well as the center.
yes, sir. Sir, prior to GST, there were in indirect taxation system, sir, there was value added tax, and then sir, it was excise duties, custom duties, and then sir, I'm able
Duty on the liquor,
sorry, sir.
on the liquor.
So liquor is presently not in GST.
GST.
It is state.
Now you tell me when this tax were merged and GST came. What was the exact change which came in the GST from the earlier system of taxation?
Yes, sir. Sir, firstly, sir, the many taxes were merged into GST, like sir, custom duty and sorry, sir,
Not
custom
custom.
excise duty and this VAT system. And now, sir, there are
And
five
there was
slabs.
service tax also.
Sir. And so now there are 5 tax slabs. It's 5%, 12%, 18%, and 28%. And sir, second change is that sir, prior to GST regime, there was tax on tax system,
Yeah, very good.
which got eliminated in GST. Sir.
Ajay, just one question. You have talked about the direct tax and indirect tax. Sir has asked about this, the nature of taxes. Which tax is progressive and which is regressive?
So direct tax system in India is progressive. Since sir, the one who get high income will be charged higher, but sir, in indirect
But
tax,
even indirect tax may be progressive.
sir, it may be, but it based on
Maybe in
consumption.
what case?
So it based on consumption. If the richer one consume higher, then they will be charged higher. But if the consumption level is
richer will consume higher, then they will charge higher. That is not basis. Basis is that you are going to impose the indirect tax on luxury goods. For
Yes.
example, you can say cigarettes and such alcohol and such elements, and such stuffs. So it means that they are being consumed by the higher state of society. It means that they have to pay the tax, not the common people. But if you are
28%
imposing the tax on the mass consumption goods,
yes, sir.
so then even the poor people have to suffer a lot. So that is regressive.
As it is graded system, you have already told there are 4th type of slab, 5%, then 10%, then 12%, then 28%. Luxury goods, you are selling 28%.
Yes.
And the medium type of goods, there is 18%. Then there is 12%, and for the normal people, it's only 5%. Most of the items.
Okay, Pawan. Thank you very much. Your interview is over now.
Thank you. May I come in, sir?
Yes. Yes, Pawan. थोड़ा हम लोग informally we have to talk to each other. Actually, I think you are having knowledge, but possibly in course of interview, you have fell under tremendous pressure. I think,
Yes, sir. Initially, I was not.
and it was because particularly the matter of surprise for me was that whenever El Nino and La Nino, because it is, I think you can very well reply this.
I think I could recall.
Yeah,
I was pretty scared.
and I am confident you can do that. So, and apart from that, the sir also asked you a question, and even he was surprised because you didn't reply. On the issue of current, I think you have asked some question and he didn't respond. Otherwise, in rest of the questions you have done, थोड़ा सा confidence. ये पहला interview था तुम्हारा?
Yes, sir. It was my question.
अच्छा, no problem at all. So go through some more interviews, and apart from that, मतलब be confident. Whatever, मतलब be open-hearted and reply the question, whatever may be the consequence. That is the only way.
हैंड्स ऐसे रखिए
सर वो स्टार्ट में सर फंबल कर रहा था गुड मॉर्निंग
नहीं यहाँ मेरे यहाँ रखिए ज़्यादा
Humble मत कीजिए. Remain confident and speak in a very convincing way, and sit comfortably while you are facing us. Rest is all right.
हाँ, अच्छा बटन तुमने बंद भी किया हुआ था, खोला नहीं था?
सर वो थोड़ा
वाले तो खोल
हाँ?
नीचे वाला नहीं खोल
Please open both the buttons.
उसको खोल दिया।
ओके ऐसे
Now you are.
नहीं, जब इंटर किया था तो बटन का बंद था, दोनों
एक खोल दिया था इन्होंने, एक बंद था.
यानी एक बंद था,
नीचे वाला बंद था ना.
यस
उल्टा कर दिया ना, आपको ऊपर वाला बंद होना चाहिए, नीचे खुला होना चाहिए। जैसे आप इन कर रहे हो उसमें, जैसे ये बटन है ना, ये बंद होना चाहिए रूल्स के अनुसार, और उसको जैसे आप बैठे तो ये भी खोल है ना,
So that you sit comfortably.
तो
The rest is okay.
ठीक है। बाकी कॉन्फिडेंस को थोड़ा सा गेन करिए।
सर कम्युनिकेशन सर स्पोकन इंग्लिश मेरी उतनी अच्छी मुझे फील नहीं होती है कि उतनी अच्छी है।
देखो वो कोई बहुत बड़ा इशू नहीं, क्योंकि सबकी अपनी जो होती है एक्सेप्ट देखो, मैंने पुरुषोत्तम भगवान से भी डिस्कस किया था, जैसे हमने उनसे सवाल किया कि भाई जो बच्चे इंग्लिश में, क्योंकि अब आप लोग यू आर हैविंग द चॉइस टू गेटिंग इंटरव्यूड इन हिंदी एज वेल, दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव आस्क्ड द क्वेश्चन। आप कहते हैं कि सर नहीं मुझे हिंदी में इंटरव्यू लीजिए, तो इसको फॉल्ट माना जाता है कि यू हैव जस्ट चोजन द लैंग्वेज इंग्लिश इन रिटन लैंग्वेज, देन यू प्रेफर टू बी इंटरव्यूड इन हिंदी इन कन्वर्सेशन। स्टेट में तो चल जाता है, यूपीएससी में थोड़ा इसको, उनके मेंबर से भी बात की थी, तो मेंबर ने भी कहा कि जब एक बार आपने लैंग्वेज के रूप में लिया है तो बेटर टू बी इंटरव्यूड इन इंग्लिश। तो आप इंटरव्यूड कीजिए इंग्लिश में, और जितना आपका इंग्लिश है पर्याप्त है, इसमें आप कॉम्प्लेक्स मत पालिए कि आप इंग्लिश नहीं बोलते हैं।
बाल थोड़ा सा कटवा लीजिएगा, इट्स वेरी लॉन्ग राइट नाउ.
बाकी ठीक है, जाइए, है ना,
ठीक है.
थैंक यू।
ऑल द बेस्ट.
ऑल द बेस्ट।